The big fight within the MPA, the Maha Vikas Aghadi and seat sharing discussions. Congress isn't ready to leave single seat to Shiv Sena UBD in East Vidarbha. Congress claims that after split, Sena has no presence there. Sena UBD is asked for the seats which Congress had never won. Sena versus Congress over 2 seats of Mumbai as well. Sahil Joshi getting in more details on that story. Sahil, first of all, as far as Vidarbha is concerned, because the Congress also did well during the Lok Sabha elections, the sense is that this is the Congress's stronghold. And why leave it to UBD when they aren't in a position to win seats from here, isn't it?
The Shiv Sena and the Congress are at loggerheads in the MBA seat sharing meeting. Yesterday the meeting went on for almost 5 to 7 hours. And there are certain seats in Vidarbha. Congress thinks that after the Lok Sabha elections, they have emerged as the strongest partner within the Maha Vikas Aghadi alliance. And in Vidarbha, their performance has been almost 90%. Their strike rate has been 90% almost. They have won all the seats in the phase 1, in the second phase as well. They have won the seats which they had never won before. So they are doing better. They have got a strong combination of Dalit, Muslim and Kundi, what we call DMK combination. And because of that, they think that they are strong. And that's why they have told the alliance partners that in Eastern Vidarbha, they are not going to leave a single seat to their alliance partners. So they have a problem with NCP SP claiming certain seats in Gadchiroli district, having a problem with the Shiv Sena UBD, who are claiming certain seats in Nagpur region as well as in Wardha and Chandrapur. So the alliance partners, basically Shiv Sena UBD, is calling it a high-handedness of the Congress leadership in Maharashtra. The Shiv Sena UBD also tried to tell them that in the Lok Sabha elections, the seats like Ramtek and Amravati, which Shiv Sena as a united Shiv Sena had been winning since last many years, but this time they decided to leave it for Congress to contest, and they helped them winning the seat. So to reciprocate their adjustments in Lok Sabha elections, they should also give them certain seats in Vidarbha, Marathwada as well as in Mumbai. But the Congress leadership is not ready to do that. Now what happened yesterday is that the MPCC chief Nana Patole told the alliance partners that the 28 seats on which the Congress has a problem with the alliance partners will be sorted by the Congress High Command, and they should be speaking to Mallikarjun Kharge or maybe Rahul Gandhi to sort out the differences over the seat sharing. Shiv Sena also threatened them that, if this continues, because there is not much of a time at this point of time, the Shiv Sena will be forced to do the Sangli pattern, which they call in Lok Sabha, where the MBA's official candidate was defeated by the Congress rebel, because the Congress leadership in the Sangli Lok Sabha constituency worked for the rebel candidate Vishal Patil. So in a reverse way, the Shiv Sena UBD might be forced to do the same thing. So there are certain issues with respect to the seat sharing, specifically on 30-odd seats. Almost 250 to 200 seats sharing has been formalized and sorted out. The candidates will be declared in next couple of days. But on the seat sharing, there seems to be issue within the Shiv Sena UBD and the Congress.
Sahil getting in those details. In fact, Sanjay Raut has also responded to these developments as far as seat sharing talks within the Maha Vikas Aghadi is concerned. Let's take a listen.
आज मैं राहुल गांधी जी से भी बात करूंगा और जो रुका हुआ फैसला है सीट शेयरिंग के बारे में, उसको गति मिलनी चाहिए, उसके बारे में हम उनसे आज बात करेंगे। सुबह बात हो गई है। बहुत सी सीटों पर फैसला हुआ है, कुछ सीटें ऐसी हैं जिसके ऊपर फैसला नहीं हो रहा है। तो महाराष्ट्र के नेता है वो निर्णय लेने में सक्षम नहीं है, ऐसा मुझे लगता है कि बार बार उनको दिल्ली में लिस्ट भेजनी पड़ती है, फिर चर्चा होती है। अब वो समय निकल चुका है। हम चाहते हैं कि जल्दी से जल्दी ये फैसला हो जाए।
All right, we have these details coming in as far as the seat sharing talks are concerned. We also have an NCP spokesperson with us. If I could just get the name of the spokesperson who's connected from the PCR. Okay, that's Mahesh Tapse who's connected with us from the Sharad Pawar faction of the NCP. Thank you for your time. I understand that there is a bit of back and forth and this is expected. But it isn't really easy, isn't it? Given that Sena, the UBD faction, will want its pound of flesh as well, will want its share of seats, and the Congress isn't, I understand, willing to accommodate, is what our reporters are telling us. There's dispute over 28 seats in totality, Mr. Mahesh.
Well, it's never easy to bargain for seat sharing, especially when it comes to elections and three different political parties coming together. And there is pressure from the grassroots cadre to retain maximum number of seats for the party. The higher leadership wants to retain seats for a very simple reason, that they don't want to split the secular votes, which might help the incumbent at the moment. And so there are two different forces at play. So then again, definitely the parties which are having a major grassroots support, they would always want to retain their area of influence and area of command with their respective cadre. But these are issues which will be overcome in next 1 or 2 days, because as the nomination filing date is closing in, we are very certain that these small issues, they are not thorny in nature, but at the moment, yes, there is some discussion going on for that, but it will be resolved within a day or two.
And discussions going on, Mahesh Tapse. What about the differences that needs to be ironed out, given that, allies have accused the Congress of not being very accommodating, isn't it? This has always been a problem, is what you all have voiced your concerns about as well.
See, we need to accommodate each other's party ideology. We have to see that every party is getting a fair distribution of seats as far as the elections are concerned. And on 29th of October, which is going to be the last day for filing nomination, we will see that all the Maha Vikas Aghadi parties, the Shiv Sena UBD, the NCP Sharad Pawar, and the Congress party, their respective candidates would have filed nomination.
Mahesh Tapse, I'm going to thank you for joining in. So you heard from the spokesperson of the NCP, the Sharad Pawar faction there, saying that these talks are never easy, but they're hopeful of a conclusion and that it's going to work out towards the end.